We visited the Grand Egyptian Museum and we would like to share our unique experience. We learned a lot about the greatness and ancient history of Egypt. We started our tour in the front square, where we saw the Hanging Obelisk, one of the most important landmarks of the museum. It belongs to King Ramesses II. It is called hanging because it is lifted on 4 large columns, allowing visitors to see the royal cartouche, the king's name carved underneath it.
Then we entered the museum and saw the statue of King Ramesses II standing proudly in the Grand Hall. It was discovered in 1820 by Giovanni Battista Belzoni in Mitrahina, near Giza. In the same hall, we saw 2 statues from the Ptolemaic period from the sunken city of Heracleion near Alexandria. This city was an important port and trade center before it slowly sank due to earthquakes and rising sea levels. The statues are believed to represent King Ptolemy II and Queen Arsinoe II.
After that, we went up the great staircase, which displays hundreds of ancient objects from different periods. We saw statues, coffins, stones, writing tools, and models of tomb chambers. We also saw gates of priests to the afterlife, which showed how ancient Egyptians believed in life after death.
We also saw many burial chamber models showing how tombs were built inside mountains and filled with objects for protection and the afterlife. These models helped us imagine how important life after death was for ancient Egyptians. One of the most interesting objects was part of the head of King Akhenaten. He introduced a religious revolution by worshipping one god, Aten. Later, his ideas were rejected and many of his statues were destroyed. Order returned during the rule of his son, King Tutankhamun.
Then we entered the hall of King Tutankhamun, the most famous young pharaoh in the world. He became king at the age of 9. He was the son of Akhenaten, but he ended his father's religious revolution and restored the old Egyptian gods. He also moved the capital back to Thebes. He was married to his half-sister Ankhesemen, which was common in royal families at that time. His tomb was discovered by Howard Carter in 1922 in the Valley of Kings. Inside the tomb, scientists found small coffins and mummies of 2 baby girls, believed to be his daughters. There are many theories about his early death at the age of 19, but it's still a mystery.
At the end of our visit, we saw the solar posts of King Khufu, the builder of the Great Pyramid of Giza. These posts were used in royal processions and funeral ceremonies. The Khufu ship is one of the oldest and largest wooden objects in history. It was discovered in 1954 by Kamal al-Malla and later moved to the museum in 2021. The museum also supports people of determination by providing accessible paths, elevators, and inclusive services that make visiting easier for everyone. In addition, it uses virtual reality, VR, and interactive technology to create an enjoyable and engaging learning experience for all visitors. Our visit was full of wonder and pride. We felt amazed by the greatness of ancient Egyptian civilization and how our ancestors left a legacy that still inspires the world today.